You can actually double your business's value by actually trimming expenses if it's done in the right way. If the expenses are fat, trim the fucking fat. I actually really want to talk about that Vic thing. The Vic tip. What is that fucking guy's name?
I have no idea. The one
you know what I'm talking about?
The one that you sent me today.
Yes, exactly. Let's talk about this for a second. I don't know why the fuck I follow this guy. but I'm telling you, dude, like, I don't know what the hell.
I swear this caption sounded like he wrote it drunk. First of all, because it like grammatically doesn't make any sense.
So we'll put it up on the screen. But Tipness, that's what his name is. Business tip is what the caption is. You can never cut your expenses to profitability. So always focus on top line revenue to you, business and family. I don't know what that means, but I get what he's trying to say.
Yeah, how do you interpret it?
That what he's saying is you should always focus on top line revenue and spend whatever you need to spend in order to continue to increase top line revenue.
Now, also keep in now for context of this whole conversation, the picture is of the two guys on a fucking private jet.
Yeah, and I think that's actually why he's saying that.
Right.
Okay. Now, I also think that he might be saying, now again, this is subjective, right? Maybe in his business model that he uses, maybe this might work. I don't fucking know. I also think what he's trying to say is like, I don't even know. I'm having a hard time. I'm actually having a hard time justifying this fucking post. Maybe that you shouldn't focus on what your expenses are to maintain profitability.
Yeah, like the way that I kind of interpreted it is he's recommending that you don't put too much time or effort, emphasis on trying to cut your expenses in order to improve profitability. Yeah. You're better off only focusing on top line.
Which is so fucked up.
Which is really fucked up.
Which like no responsible business owner would actually approach business in that manner. What have we done? We have literally ripped apart our production in order to trim expenses, become more efficient.
Yeah.
And it's increased our profitability it's increased our profitability by a landslide.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like does he not understand that like, you know, NOI is important, that EBITDA is important? How are you gonna that's what a lot of businesses are valued on.
Yeah.
You can actually double your business's value by actually trimming expenses if it's done in the right way. And you don't even have to focus on growth necessarily. I'm not saying you shouldn't focus on growth, but you can actually, that's like a strategy that business operators use and owners and even in real estate. If the expenses are fat, trim the fucking fat. And then the next thing you know, you have a dramatically more valuable business. I don't fucking get it. Anyways, awful advice.
Yeah.
Profitability. Listen, top line revenue is just as important as your expenses and managing those expenses. Just as important, I would argue. Because like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do? You just gonna like just spend out of control?
Yeah.
I don't fucking understand that. It makes no sense. You need to manage both. 1,000,000%.